aka the Roth Nation, Frank Roth, and I'm here with another episode of the Elephant Pig. Now check this out, I got the homie JUSTO, baby, the Dun Dada, straight from the Bronx. We in TNG Studios, Elephant Pig, baby.
When I'm going, put my feet up. Wonder when I'm going, put my heat up. That should never. Anywhere I go, I'm moving with that heater. And I can never leave the heat. On a new beat.
Hey, you already know what's going on. JUSTO, baby. Gio, Dun Dada. We rockin' with Frank Roth, Elephant Pig of the Week. Ain't gotta talk too much.
Just that I done died out and came back from the dead. Ducking IG, like ducking Fed. 150 at my mama house in the bed. Had a hard time growing up cause I ain't listen to what she said. Once we die, made it cover. I ain't serving undercovers. With my brother, we was down out the gutter. And if he down on me, it's on my mother. Picking demons off, I've been out all night. Sit the codeine raw, I ain't like to mix Sprite. Smoking in the PJ, that's how I pilot. Born to drip myself cause I don't.
JUSTO, baby, you here?
Talk to me, big bro.
Welcome.
I'm looking out, man.
Welcome to TNG Studios. These are good people that I have here that I've always wanted to work with, and I'm glad that you're the first person that I'm actually interviewing here in these studios, because I find I like to put different people together from different places and that I've worked with, and I feel like this is the perfect combination right here. And you told me you've been here before.
Yeah, I've been here a couple times.
Okay, so you recorded here before?
Yeah, I recorded a couple times, probably twice.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're familiar with the space and all that?
Not really.
Not really? It's been a while?
Yeah.
All right, say less. JUSTO, babies in the building, ladies and gentlemen, the Elephant Pig. But before we even go to anything, obviously I see that you smoke, and I don't smoke. And
For
when
sure.
I have conversations with my friends that do smoke, they tell me, nah, this is what I like to smoke. I like to smoke smoke Fonto. I like to smoke regular. I like to do this. I like to do that. So how do you like to smoke? I don't want to sound cheesy, but how do you like to smoke your weed? Like, what is it that? How do you put it together?
So we smoke hotties. So that's like grabber, a filter, and raw paper.
I just learned what grabber is. Like literally yesterday, I just learned what grabber is. I know I sound crazy right now, but okay. So you said, what you said it was? It was.
It's grabber. It's the weed, obviously. Zaza, no block. Say Zaza.
Zaza.
Yeah, some Zaza.
That means exotic.
Yeah, exotic. Yeah, you up to date, Roth? You know.
I mean, I heard in the records and shit, so I know a little bit. Maybe not enough. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll smoke together. Maybe. But until then, tell me about yourself, man. I feel like you're kind of like a mysterious figure, bro. Like you kind of keep to yourself, but at the same time you're working. So tell me a little bit about JUSTO.
So basically, I don't like to be too personal on like social. You feel what I'm saying? So I just like to keep it where I show what they see only, like, you feel me? I don't like to express much, so I just put it in the music instead, and then I'll release it, and then, you know, like, he probably going through that right now, and I made that song probably like 8 months ago or 6 months ago, and I'll just release it. But I just been working hard on the craft, honestly, and just trying to build the craft. But I'm about to get more out there, like you just said, like, mysterious and stuff. It's because I keep myself like that, like, for plenty of reasons, you feel me? Just safety, the environment, you know, where we from and shit. But I'm about to get that exposure that I need, you know, so I could just get there, because I got over like 300 records that nobody heard before.
Working.
Yeah, it's like, I just be working every day, just nonstop.
Now you said from where you from. Let the people know exactly where you from.
Yeah, we from the Bronx, New York, Manhattan, New York.
Do you want to say what section of the Bronx you're from?
From the South Bronx.
South Bronx. Me too. So I just wanted to make sure that was known. BX got so much talent, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of upcoming artists out here they good.
And I see a lot of promise in your music, bro. I see it. And I don't know if you remember, shout outs to Chew. I didn't want him to spill the beans, but you came up to me a while ago in a club called Silhouette in the Bronx, and you wanted your record played. Now this was more of a family-orientated kind of vibe, so I was like, this can't be played right now. But I respect the fact that you might not remember this, but you understood that and you played it cool. Sometimes artists are a little too aggressive and they like, nah, play my shit right now, and that shit ain't working like that. You know what I mean? So I respect that. And ever since then, Chew put me on, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna pay attention to this kid. And I've hit you up sparingly, like every once in a while, to keep up with you. But like I said, you're kind of like a mysterious person. Where's the sunglasses at? I feel like that's a trademark of yours.
The Cartiers?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a trademark of yours, whether you want to act like it is or not.
Since it's the first interview, we just gonna show them JUSTO, baby. You see, since you say it's mysterious, I want them to see me like this, all fucked up. They always just see me flexing and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you.
We still good. Everybody go through the days. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I just ain't got time for these haircuts and the Cartiers right now. I'm focused. You feel me?
Okay.
That shit ain't.
So we ain't gonna see the Cardis no more?
Hell yeah, you gonna see the Cardis.
Okay.
You gonna see 1,000 Cardis.
I just making sure.
Mad at the Cardis, everything. Everything here, you gonna see everything.
How long you been making music for?
I've been making music, honestly, about 3 years.
3 years?
3.5 years.
That's it?
And I've been taking music serious, though, for 2 years. Literally, 2 years and a month. Because my son was born in January 2 years ago. And I was inside the fucking room where she was gonna give birth and shit. And I was telling myself, I gotta make it. I can't play with this music shit anymore. Like, it's over. Like, so I sat there, I was just writing a song. And that was Sicario. I was writing Sicario while she there about to give birth and shit. 2 days later.
While she's giving...
Not while she about to give birth, but like, feel me? She just laying there, like, waiting and she be waiting, and I'm just like, listening to the beat. I even told Carrot, shout out to Carrot, he from Belgium, the producer. Carrot was trying to charge me for the beat Sicario, and I'm telling Carrot, hey, like, trust me, believe in me, like, I know you don't see much views, because I ain't have nothing. I was just taking it serious that day, like, it's over, I can't be doing this, I gotta come up. So, I told him, please, he believed in me, he sent me the beat, I wrote the song. So, I'm in there, I wrote the song, she gave birth. All right, 2 days later, I go to the studio, and I lay the song down, and it's like, everybody in the studio is looking at me like, what the fuck? Like,
wasn't expecting that?
Nah, everybody just going crazy, so I'm dropping this. So we drop, and we just go up 1,500 views. Second day, we had 4,000 views, so we like, whoa. I go back to this, write another song, back in the studio, write another song, back in the studio. Wrote a whole bunch of songs. Just kept going, back in the studio. I was not smoking no weed, sipping no lean, cause like my son was born and shit, so I was like taking that shit very serious. Like, if I smoke weed at the studio, I'd come home and leave my clothes right in front of the door, take a shower, then go in the room and shit. I wouldn't, like, that was like, you know? Focused. Yeah.
Nah, I respect that, that's what's up. So, rap was never something that you planned on doing, it just happened like that, or like?
Yeah, it just happened, honestly. I mean, I always like been rapping since a little kid, but not on some shit where I'd be like, we got this the way out for us, you feel me? Like, there's not a lot of ways you clean that paper if you don't know how to do that shit. So.
That's a fact. So, tell me more about your musical style. I see that you're very like you got the harmonies on point, you got the melodies on point. Would you consider yourself, how can I say this? I never heard you just flat out rapping, like with no like melodic tones to it. So is that something that is like a signature of yours, or like how can I explain this? How do you go about writing your songs?
Honestly, like for the past year, I ain't been writing no music.
You don't write music?
Like I don't write no like any music. I haven't been writing music for a long time. Dude, I just put out a song. That's gonna be the song that I'm gonna do the studio performance for. I wrote that song because I told myself, like, it's time, I gotta, like, you know, a lot of distraction, I gotta write. I'm starting to write again all over. So, as of right now, yeah, I'm writing, but for the past year, over the 120 records I made, they've been written.
How the hell do you remember shit? Like, I don't understand how artists do this. Like, how the hell do you remember shit? I won't remember, like, damn, I said that bar. How the hell am I gonna remember that bar when I gotta do take 2 of this? Like, I don't know how you do it. That's crazy.
Like, honestly, when I'm at the studio, I'm punching in line for line, bow, 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 bow. And then I'll hear the song. I won't even know the words. Like, as he's mixing it, engineering it, I won't even know the words. So I just like it is, send it to me. Like, you feel me? You should send that to me. Like, I wake up in the morning like, all right, like, I bet, you know, it's cool.
Just catch a vibe.
But the thing is, this what it really is for me. This is why they say I'm mysterious. Like, I get my music, and if I like my music so much, I won't want people to hear it, because I'm not going to like it. I don't know why. Like, I feel for some reason, once I put that song out, it's like, I gotta find that other song that I can hold on to.
Oh,
you feel
man.
me? Like
that's different. That's different.
Like you feel me? Like if an artist know they got that one song that's like crazy to them, they feel like, you feel what I'm saying? I gotta have that backup. You feel me? So that's why I got a lot of those though right now.
That's a good way to think about it too, because artists they get one record and let's say it's successful, then they're like, what's next? We don't know what's next, and then that's when the fall off starts.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of artists that this happened to. That they have that one record, and then after that it's like, all right, bro, what else you got? But that's interesting because it kind of reminds me of the concept of like when you cook something and you work your ass off cooking it up, and then by the time you're ready, it's like, oh, I'm not too crazy about it no more.
Yeah.
But that's what's up though. Was that like Wayne inspired? Who are some of your inspirations? Because I know Wayne, he also claimed that he didn't write anything down. Jay didn't write anything down. I know you spoke about Dirk, saying that is one of your idols in one of the songs that you wrote.
Yeah.
Not that you wrote, that you created.
Yeah,
right?
actually, yeah, Sicario. I was like inspired by Lil Durk, crazy. Like, I was just listening to Lil Durk for a long time. He was just talking to the streets. Feel me? Like, we good. Feel the same shit. Like, as a kid growing up in the South Bronx, I've been outside at a very, very young age. You feel me? I ain't have a dad. So I had siblings. I got 4 siblings. So my 4 siblings, we was like comfortable being outside in the area. Cause back in the day that was all right. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could be outside playing in a fire hydrant, that's all cool stuff. So as a kid, I was outside at early age, 7, 8 years old and stuff. So seeing a lot of shit, seeing a lot of people go to jail and stuff, not understanding it at a young age, and then here now it's like, that nigga still arrested. This shit like, you feel some of that shit that they saying. So it's like, I was like, I feel what he's saying. So it's like, I looked up to him. I still look up to him too. I actually DM'd him. I told him to like, feel me? I wrote him one message. I don't even know how I pull up the DM. I wrote him, I said, like, basically, like, keep your eyes on me. Like, I'm only gonna send one message.
Pay attention now
like,
before it's too late.
Keep your eyes. I told him I'd take a deal. I told him I'd take a deal from him or Hove. That's the only people.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I told him, something like that.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So now, kind of leads to, would you rather stay independent, or are you looking for the big label cosign?
No, as of right now, like, we staying independent. Like I'm learning this as an artist. Like, you feel me? I'm sitting down myself, opening my laptop and researching, doing all this, learning how to market, learning how to do this, learning how to get my music in these college radio stations. Like, I'm learning all this. I'm learning how to promote myself, so I don't need that. Once I get that exposure, then everything else gonna come with it. Like, they letting us upload this music, getting paid for it, so it's like, if I'm running up all these streams, what I need a label for?
That's a fact. That's a fact. You know, the old dream was, yo, I just want to get signed to a major label, get that advance, and do my thing with that. But now it's like, yo, fuck that. I don't need a label. I could just get them to distribute, and I handle the rest, because I've already been doing the rest.
I won't sign for $1 million if they try to sign me.
You won't sign for $1 million?
Nah.
$2 million?
Nah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying like I'm hot or I got that much money. Like, nigga need that, but at the end of the day, you gotta pay the lawyer.
That's a fact.
You help signing you. I gotta get my mom's way out this shit quick.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I don't need a house. I'm gonna be working and shit, but like, this money gonna go away. It's like, you gonna look at the bank account, it's like, what the fuck?
You get, let's say, $5 million for a distribution deal, right? What's the first thing you're doing with that?
$5 million for a distribution deal?
What's the first thing you're doing with that $5 million? Bam, it's in your bank account.
I just told you, I was getting my mom's. Yeah, she ain't gotta work no more. Honestly, I might just give her the $5 million. Like,
yeah.
Like, she might seem crazy about it. Like, I'm not gonna know what to do with $5 million if I touch $5 million right now. Honestly, you gotta sit back, and I can't just rush down and say I'm gonna do this, and that. Like, that's where you fuck up at. I'm gonna sit back. Like, I just got $5 million. Like, what I'm gonna do about this, how I'm gonna elevate this, or I'm just gonna spend this. Like,
a lot of people just get chains and they get cars. So I'm glad that you take the step back to actually think about this shit. Cause like, people just go crazy, and before you know it, they in debt. They don't even realize it. Which I think is fucking crazy. First of all, I have no idea what Kiko means. Do you want to explain that? This ain't get indicted interview, so you ain't gotta explain it if you don't want to explain it. But
Hey, you know what's so crazy? I was in the studio last night, and one of my lines was, I wish I could get the rap genius so I could explain it all.
You will.
You feel what I'm saying?
You will.
I said that, and then I'm here today explaining what the hell Kiko is.
This is the start.
So Kiko is just like, Kiko to me is like, shit.
Y'all laughing, but I want to know. I want to be in on the joke. What's going on?
Hey, man. My brother got rich off of Kiko. Kiko to me is like, man.
I use the context clues for that. Just
you feel what I'm saying? Like, Kiko, man. Kiko.
I think I can use context clues to figure out.
Hey, but people gonna think it's that, but then the next line is,
rich or Perico.
he got him. Exactly.
Yeah.
So then what is Kiko for real?
Nigga, you tell me. I'm trying to figure it out. You got me stuck over here. I'm a super civilian. Listen, I'm a super civilian, so I have no idea what's going on. You're gonna get your rap genius. Remember that I said that here. You're gonna get it. That's why you're here. That's why you're the elephant pick, because I really feel like you have the potential to blow up, and I see the work that you're putting in. And what is it? You're 47.9% loading or something like that?
47.3.
47.3. Why that specific number? Is there a specific reason why that number?
Yeah. Every time it go up and go down, I'm a nigga of reality. If I feel like I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna let my fans know. Like that shit drop, I'm just loading. I ain't gonna tell you I'm ready to put all this shit out. Like I said, I ain't signing no deal. So it's like, I gotta know I'm putting this track out. I gotta put this X amount of money behind this track for this X amount of time, and for me, so and so and so and so. I gotta pay for the cover art, so it's like
all that shit is straight up coming from your budget. You doing your own thing, 100%.
Yes, sir.
I respect that. Now, is there any aspect of that is like, I hate this part. I wish a label could do it for me?
Sometime.
Yeah.
But
anything in specific, or it's not? Or
it changed right away though. Like,
yeah,
feel me?
Fuck
it's
that.
just a thing where you just at the crib, you just overthinking. And then I just step outside, it's like, hell no.
Fuck that.
I'm too good, like, feel me?
Now, in your videos, you have a lot of nice fucking jewelry on. You have a lot of nice bags. I see nice cars and all that shit. And I'm like, damn, bro, Justo already got the shit that niggas aim for to get in the game. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, what is it that Justo wants from hip hop? What do you want? What do you want to accomplish?
Honestly saying, like I said, like, we from the streets. Feel what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't know, feel me, to do when they get paper and shit. So it's like, I'm with a nigga, I'm trying to find a way how to, feel me, get my mom's at crib right now. It's like, this shit ain't easy. We from the streets, feel what I'm saying? So it's like, if I'm legit, I got that proof. Nigga, I'm getting paid every month this X amount of money.
Good.
They can't tell me nothing about moving my mom's out. That's just legit. I'm an artist. I'm officially an artist. BMI. That's my AKA. Nobody can take my name.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? I play my certain music somewhere, and it pop up on the radios. They make sure I get paid for that shit. Like, I'm legit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the way out.
I saw on one of your YouTube videos, I guess the caption was United Masters. So you also have something going on with them as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to explain that as well? For like upcoming artists that are interested in getting their stuff locked in, staying indie, do you want to school them a little bit? Or how
Yeah,
that
for
works?
sure. Of course. So basically, like, if you're an upcoming artist, the first thing you want to do is either go through DistroKid or United Masters, for you could just get your money, get some type of money for your records. Because honestly, I came up on SoundCloud. I was like, I'm a SoundCloud rapper. Like, that was my thing. Like, I didn't know no United Masters. Sicario right now have 200,000 plays. No promo, no paid promotion, just like within 2 years.
Organic.
You feel me? Organic, within 2 years, 100,000 each year. So it's
That's
like,
right, talking shit, that ain't easy.
so I ain't even put that up on United Masters. I put it up probably like long, like probably a year later. So it's like, I missed out on all them streams from SoundCloud. So it's like, you would wanna put your music up there so you can get paid for your music if you're doing good numbers, even if you're not, you feel me? Because you got your people supporting you. It's like, you feel what I'm saying? Anything add up. Once you see your first rap check, you're gonna be like, damn, this shit real. So it's like, you're gonna keep going.
So you recommend the DistroKid and you recommend United Masters for upcoming artists. Okay, dope. So where do you see Justo Baby 2022 this time? Like this time next year, where's Justo Baby at?
Honestly,
Honestly, respectfully.
69% loading.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. Yo, bro, are you kidding me? I was expecting like a 90%, 60.
69% loading. I'm a nigga reality. If it go above 50, that means something.
Yeah.
And we above 50%. It's all in the mind, you feel me? Like you said, the jewelry, all that shit is like, that's my American dream. You feel me? A real American dream is like having a family doing this, having a house. My American dream growing up and seeing these niggas doing this, like, shit, I'm the first young nigga pulling up in my block in these type of cars with this type of jewelry. You feel me? So I just sit back in my crib and I'm like, whoa, like, you feel me? Like, what the fuck?
Do you feel that makes you a target?
Of course. That's why I lost my friend, my brother, Roth. He was a target for no reason.
What?
And we lived in the same block. I used to live at my mom's house. He used to live up the block. His mom had passed away. So he was just like, you know, not stable for a little minute, and then he came back stable. He had bought a little SRT like this long, like a couple years ago. Bought a like SRT, making noise and stuff. He'd come around, and nobody I feel like nobody would like that shit when you make that noise and shit. But he was a cool nigga. Everybody loved him. You feel what I'm saying? But you don't know if it's the fake love, cause at the end of the day, nobody don't know who killed Rel. Like I was there. I was not there when he got shot. I was there, cause I was with Rel on our way to his crib. 7 minutes before he just got shot, we was on our way to his crib. He had his green bike. He had white silky on, white t-shirt, KD shorts, Nike slippers, KD socks. And he didn't have his keys, so he go back down the block, get his keys and shit. So I had to make a transaction, went to my mom's crib, came back out. I went upstairs, bow. So somebody tell me they fighting, so we run back down and he shot. Shit, I get on my knees like, who the fuck shot Rel? So that's what I mean, that shit make you a target. Like, so that's why I don't make noise. You don't see me in the hood, I'm low. That's why I'm mysterious. You don't know where I'm living, you don't know where I'm eating, you don't know nothing. Like, you can think what you want to think. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I got bills to pay, this shit reality, you feel what I'm saying? Like, a nigga's salary is ×2 my bills yearly, so it's like I gotta keep up with that shit. I can't keep up with y'all niggas. Like, y'all niggas ain't doing shit for me. I don't gotta show you niggas what the fuck I'm doing. So it's like, I'm doing this shit. You feel me?
I think the hood just has a crab in a bucket mentality, bro. As soon as somebody starts looking nice, whatever, there's always somebody trying to pull them back down to the bottom of the fucking bucket, and that's just the way the hood is. And of course, the objective is to get out. So I'm glad, once again, you're focused and that you're really, you know. And I'm sorry to hear about your brother, and I've heard you sing about it and rap about it in a couple of your songs too. So I know that this is something that it's nothing to play with. It's nothing to play with.
Yeah, streets not a joke. That's why I don't play with the streets. That's why I say it all the time. Like, I love the streets, but the streets don't love me back for shit. Like,
that's a fact, and I don't understand. But you know what? That's a whole different topic. Let's talk about Barcelona, my favorite song of yours.
Barcelona.
Why is that my favorite track? First of all, that beat is ridiculous. That beat is hard. I love that fucking beat. I don't know who made it, but that shit is fire. Whoever that is, I would love for you to keep collaborating with whoever that was. I love that record. I love how you flowed on it, and I was like, yo, this kid is special, because that was one of the first records that I heard from you. But you have a line there that's it stood out to me. Before I tell you the line, I just want to know what's your favorite record that you've ever created? Has it come out yet? Are you holding it in the stash? Do you have a favorite record?
Honestly, I don't have a favorite song.
Okay.
But I have plenty favorite songs. Like, it's weird.
That made no sense to me.
Like, it's shit weird. Like, I just can't choose one and say I like this song over the other.
Top 3.
Because I got plenty different sounds and plenty different, you feel me?
Give me a top 3.
They probably ain't even out yet.
They ain't out yet?
But if they were to be the songs that's out right now, my favorite songs.
At least give me that.
Shit, I got a mixtape. So it's like I gotta really look at the mixtape, cause my mixtape got slept on, for me, cause I ain't know about, like I said, how to promo, how to. So now that I know how to do that, that's why I prepare myself. My mixtape coming out, the deluxe, Fur Painful, it's coming out December. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, that's coming out, or that's coming out. At the end of the year, December, my deluxe. So it's like I gotta really tune into that. But I'd say Sicario, Grown Up. That was the street's favorite, so that'd be my favorite.
We're gonna talk about Glowing Up.
Those would be my favorite.
We're gonna talk about Glowing Up in a second, for sure. So the line that I was talking about in Barcelona, you said you ain't coffee sipping in the morning, you drinking or sipping codeine. I don't know exactly which word you said, but that stood out to me because I feel like this. Obviously, people been doing the lean shift for a while now, but I feel like it's way more prevalent now in the new generation of rappers and stuff. Now, are you ever worried about the younger generation, these kids listening to your music and it's like, damn, it's because of him, now I want to try that shit out, I want to start doing this? Like, how does that make you feel? Do you feel like
that's
irresponsible because of that? Do you feel, how do you feel?
I don't know. Not really, but really. Because I was one of them. That's what I'm saying. You choose to be in the streets when you growing up out here. It's not like, feel me? It's like Lil Durk motivated me, but I got to stay focused. He can't tell me to be focused. Like, I listen to his music. He said my mind 80% in the streets, but I'm still focused. I take that shit and I like keep listening to that same shit. Like, that's a fact. I got to stay focused. So it's like they got to stay focused. But sipping lean and shit, I ain't sipped lean this whole year yet.
Congratulations.
Honestly, you feel what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Cause I ain't, like, I almost died twice off lean. If it wasn't for my brother Dread, we was in California in a fucking I-8 dumbass car, bro. I'm in the driver's seat. Our flight is in the morning. We trapping on some honesty shit. We sleeping in the streets. We high as hell. We sipping lean. We parked up. We sleeping. And he says I was gasping for air and shit. And that I was like tripping, like, and then he had to wake me up. And as soon as I woke up, I was trying to open the door, and it's the I-8, so I gotta lift it up, and I'm trying to push the shit. And I throw this shit, bro, and I start throwing up. Feel me, laying it out, like,
oh, man,
nasty shit. And then again, California, I felt like they gave me fake lean, but they didn't, cause my man told me, like, just you tripping, like, I was too high, I don't know what it was, bro. I was in the studio recording with my boy Dakota. Shouts out Dakota, he knows what's going on. I was in the studio with my son Dakota, and I couldn't take it. I'm standing up. It's a lot of za in the air, a lot of OCD and Cushmans. A lot of OCD. A lot of people want to know what's OCD. It's called orange cookie dough.
I'm glad you explained that, because right now I was gonna cap like I knew what you was talking about.
Yeah. Nah, it's orange cookie dough, OCD. Good weed. They don't sell it everywhere, but they got it. But a lot of that. So I'm sipping lean, and I'm not even, like, I got a full cup. And I'm like, not even halfway through my cup, and I'm just like, nah. Like, so I walk out the studio. As soon as I feel that air, I lost my whole vision, everything. I started trembling and stuff. If it weren't for my man Say, shout out to Say, I would have collapsed. I could have hit my head on the Rolls Royce. We had rented the Rolls Royce. I passed out in the Rolls Royce driver's seat. I don't know how I get in the passenger seat, and I wake up in the mansion. Hey, I wake up in the mansion, and I wake up in the hospital. No cap, everybody like, where Just at? I'm in the hospital, IV in me. I'm dehydrated.
Was it hot as fuck at that time too?
Yeah, Cali hot, but I'm saying, like, I'm dehydrated. I was like, nah, I can't. You feel me? So I was like, the lean, it's cool. I be wanting to sip that shit so bad, like, that shit. I be wanting to sip that shit so bad, like, I know where to get that shit.
Yeah.
Like, feel me? I can get that shit. But it's like, once I sip that shit today, I'm gonna sip that shit tomorrow.
Over and over. Does it ever worry you, like, the artists that have damn near died or have died because of lean? Is that part of the reason why? Like, you're like, maybe I need to chill out.
Yeah, because I just told you I could have died just like them. ASAP Yams, he died. They say he died off the lean or something.
Yep.
They said Fredo, he died off the lean. Mostly, like, they can't sleep or breathe, you feel me? And I was sleeping, like, filming for my mans, I'd be gone. Probably nobody was watching them. You feel what I'm saying? So
That's crazy. Look, Wayne almost died from it. Ross almost died from it. There's so many rappers.
I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna kick the cup.
Okay, so you
can't kick the cup. Like, that's against Our Works America laws. Like, you can't kick the cup. Like,
can't kick the cup.
I can't kick the cup, but I love my kidney.
I would hope so. I would definitely hope so. 6ix9ine Vibes. That record is an interesting record, bro, because I had no idea what you were talking about when I saw you post about it on Instagram. And just to be clear, you know, for everybody watching, 6ix9ine Vibes is a record that you have a video for it and everything. It's an interesting video.
Yeah.
And how the video opens up.
Yes.
You want to explain to the people how the video opens up?
Hey, the video opened up. If you saw it, you know how it opened up. I know you was in tune. Like,
I was lost, but I was in tune.
It's a lot of gimmicks behind that, but we ain't gonna introduce that because that's why it's 6ix9ine Vibes.
No, absolutely. Like, I'm not even. It was just crazy.
And you know what's so interesting about that track? I pull up my United Masters to you now. 6ix9ine Vibes is my most song streamed.
Get the fuck out. You
Hey, listen, 6ix9ine Vibes gave me, I think it's 359,000 X amount of streams all time, and monthly it's doing like 57,000 streams. Like, hey, and shouts out Gilly, shouts out to Gilly and them, shouts out to the podcast Smoke Champs and
$1 million
worth of game. Shouts out to them, they shout me out in their podcast, and that's how they helped me boost that track up. Shouts out to them. Shouts out to Unc too. Unc was the one that pushed that up for me. Feel me? Mad love.
I was trying to find when they spoke about it, but I couldn't find it. So what exactly did they say about the record, Gilly and Wallow?
So basically, they just played the record and they was just turning up. Like, they was like, hey, we fucking with this shit. He said, what? They dancing
savage,
to
bro.
this shit. I should have made a TikTok just over recording them. Shit. Gilly and them tripping.
What's the first couple of lines in the song? Bro, you talk about fucking somebody's sister. You talk about, you were saying some real savage shit. I was like, damn, I don't need you to explain what happened, but what I'm saying is, like, this is a whole different side of Justo, because, like, I've seen, like, you talk about, like, you know, the hustle and you know, the nice things that you've been able to acquire or whatever, but I felt like this was a darker, ready for static Justo. You know what I mean?
Always ready for that shit.
But you also play it cool though. I don't get that vibe. Like, I'm not.
That's what they don't understand. You feel me? That's why you say I'm so mysterious. Like, feel me? After this whole meeting, you gonna really go home like, yo, I really fuck with Justo. I really like spoke to him. Like, a lot of niggas don't speak to me. Like I said, I don't know how to really socialize with niggas. You feel what I'm saying? But if you really get to know me, you gonna know that nigga humble as hell. He ain't on that shit. So 6ix9ine Vibes is like the same way. Niggas reached out with me, you feel what I'm saying? Niggas, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like a whole lot of dick riding shit going on. You feel what I'm saying? And then you think you up on niggas, so it's like, you ain't up on me, I'm up on you. You think, you feel me? You trying to expose me. Whole time you don't know what's going on.
You got no idea.
You don't have no, so it's just like, you just gotta relax sometimes.
You got no idea what your little sister doing, huh?
No idea.
No idea what your little sister doing. Fucking savage. I was just like, oh shit, I can't believe this is happening right now. But that's crazy that that's one of your most streamed records. Therefore, like, do you feel like people just here for the static sometimes? Like, they just want to see dumb shit like that? Yeah. Now, do you feel like you should cater to that, or that's just like, I do shit when I feel like it?
Yeah, that's why I told you that. That's why I ain't got no jewelry on now. You feel me?
Real shit.
You feel what I'm saying? We in the trenches right now. I risk my jewelry for, I was just going, man, my jewelry going, that shit, you put jewelry on, like, oh, honesty, Roth, like,
shit heavy.
That shit electrocutes your body or something. Like, it makes you, like, energized, more energized. Like, I put my jewelry on, I'm out here. Nah, there's no time for that. I gotta focus up, you feel what I'm saying? After this interview, I gotta get to what I'm doing, you feel what I'm saying? Keep on going in life.
You got a plan.
Yes, sir.
Growing up, you got a plan. The first couple of words you said in that song is, you gotta have a plan. You got a main plan, but then other plans come up. Mm-hmm. What is the Justo plan? You don't gotta give me the secret sauce, but I wanna make sure that Justo's focused. You look very focused to me. The things that you've said so far, I'm like, all right, this kid is focused, but I wanna know what's the Justo plan. I want you to speak the shit into existence. This is what's gonna happen, and this is where I'm gonna be.
Honestly, the Justo plan gonna be far. I'm gonna be a legend in this industry. As of right now, I'm just like right here talking about this because I'm right here talking about this. Once I get out there with my team, I'm talking about all this other stuff, so it's always gonna change. So I'm trying to be a legend, and I'm trying to like leave a stamp to where my son, like, you know what I'm saying? Whether within 10 years or 9 years or 7 years, I make it tomorrow, within those years, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he gonna know who I am, and I'm still gonna like leave that stamp and legacy. Like, that's my dad's song that's playing right now.
Fire.
You feel me?
That's what's up. That's fire. So,
like, once I get there, I'm trying to like leave all this trencher shit. Like, I'm always gonna come back to the hub. I'm trying to make music that's gonna be playing at Gap one time. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
I'm trying to leave my music gonna be playing at Gap for 10 years. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Let's go sign the deal, Gap. Here, I sold you this shit. Just play that shit every day.
Real shit.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the type of time I'm on. I'm really independent. So
I want to see you with a Cartier endorsement.
Cartier, that's gonna be hard.
I want to see that endorsement.
I'm a nigga of reality, cause a lot of niggas get Cartier and it's not real Cartier. Alright, don't get
I know, it's expensive. Not everybody could afford it.
Alright, so you go on Cartier.com and you look at their bracelets, and their bracelets just gold already starting at a couple thousand. People getting them buzzed down 6,000, 8,000, but that's how it costs retail, no gold, like no ice on it. If you get a Cartier factory buzzed down bracelet, that shit super expensive. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not saying it's food, but your shit is not the factory OEM, how you would say for car or parts. That shit not OEM, that shit not real deal. You getting shit custom made. So it's like, and also the Cartier bust down watches, they ain't even that expensive. A plain Jane Cartier watch probably went up now because of the stocks and shit, but them shits were going for $6,500 to max 12,000. A skeleton is the one that costs the most. If you're a man, you feel me? You gotta have the skeleton. You leave the other ones for the girls, even if they're 41. I don't care. Leave that for the females.
See, the passion that you talk about this shit, that's how I know that you're really into this and that. Who knows, man? Who knows? Never. I know you're a guy of reality, but don't doubt yourself, bro.
Nah, I ain't doubting myself.
Don't doubt. That shit could very well happen, bro.
I'm just a nigga of reality. That's why I keep saying that, bro. If I want tomorrow, I could go get a skeleton, bro. What the fuck is gonna do for me? Just if I could tell these niggas I got a skeleton. That's where I go. If I go get a skeleton tomorrow, either I'm gonna show these niggas or I'm gonna know I got a skeleton.
That's a fact.
What the fuck is it gonna do for me?
And a lot of shit happens because you show up.
And as an artist, that's just money. I said I could have just pushed that into 7 songs. That would have been, you feel what I'm saying?
I could have said it better
that's
than
what
that.
I'm telling you, I'm focused. Like, if you tune into my interview, you an artist, you take these little details and you focus yourself up. Like, oh, this nigga really, you know what's going on. I know what I got going on in my mind. That's why I said there's a lot of plans. These whole plans came along to get to that main plan. You feel what I'm saying? My main plan is to make it.
Absolutely. Upcoming music, upcoming projects, collaborations that we could expect. Talk to me.
Honestly, as right now, no collabs. A couple collabs. Rose, Rye Young, shouts out to them. Shouts out to Ron. I got a couple collabs. But
you're very picky about who you collab with.
Yeah, no. At the same time, because it's like, I be locked in. When I'm at the studio, and I'm in this artist there, and I'm there, and I feel like I need to get the song, that's how I feel like I need to get the song, you feel me? Like, so it just be difficult, because like I said, we don't write. But I'm not in the art, that's another thing, I like being in the studio to the point where I'm not even with everybody anymore. Like, I just want to be there, 2, 3 people, not too much movement. So I don't like my studio like the telly, bro.
Clamped up, man, shit happening.
Yeah, it's too much going on. It's a lot of fucking niggas smoking it. I don't like my shit like the telly, bro. Like, it's just, I don't like that. I just like a couple niggas now. I'm locked in, I'm focused, that's it. Feel me? So, that's where that shit go.
So do you plan on consistently just putting out more singles, or I know you said you have the deluxe coming out December. So that's gonna be the project that you're putting out, like the first compilation of songs, as far as like, cause I know you had a mixtape before, but you want to put out the deluxe. Now, album anytime soon? Or it's still too early for that?
Yeah, no album.
No album, just straight heat and the deluxe.
Singles, videos, deluxe. That's what we got this year.
What's the next video?
We got 7 videos done already.
Jesus, working, I like it.
It's like, that's what I'm saying, it's just like, it's all a matter of time. I just put 2 singles out. War, 4th quarter. So it's like I'm pushing those now. So it's like I can't put a video out. I'm running my own stuff, like on my own label, literally.
And eventually you'll have other people under you, like, yo, I like this kid, I'm gonna sign him, put him on the game, right?
Shit, I'm gonna sign them.
That's what I'm saying, that they'll sign, that you'll
they
sign
gonna like
them.
it. Hell yeah.
Because I feel
God's hands.
I feel like you would also make for a dope A&R. Like, you know, you got the ear, you know, you're like, I hear that you got the ear. So I know you got it. So the sky's the limit, bro. And I'm glad that, you know, you were able to get on this platform with me and I got to interview you before the shit takes off, because I know it's gonna take off, bro. For sure. Anything else? Well, promo yourself. Give the people your Instagram, your YouTube, all that stuff. Let them know where they can find you, all that.
For sure. So I go by JUSTO Baby. You can find me at SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon Music, at JUSTO Baby. Instagram, JUSTO Baby _. On Twitter as TRP6GANG. And just, you could DM me any feedback on any music if you're interested. If not, it is what it is.
And we still loaded, ladies and gentlemen. We still loaded. We're not even at 50% yet. That's a fact, though. I love it. Justo, I appreciate you. But before you get out of here, bro, we need like an in-studio performance or something like that. Can you do that for us?
Of course.
Appreciate you, my brother.
The elephant in the room, Frank Roth.